What's up guys, it's Ryan and you're watching Ryan Vision. If you haven't already, make sure you like the video and subscribe for more. Just wanted to give you a quick update on Project ZJ. For those of you that have been following the videos, you can probably tell it's sitting more level now. The front's been lifted probably I'd say over an inch, maybe close to 2 inches. I'm not even sure, but previously I was running 3.5 inch Rubicon Express coil springs in the rear with a 2-inch Delrin spacer, just those black donuts you see. But what was happening is at full flex, especially when I was reversing and jammed up against a rock, the coil spacers would flop out, even with these limiting straps here. So ended up going with a XJ 3.5 inch front spring and putting it on the rear of the ZJ. And as far as I can tell, it gives you somewhere around 6.5 inches of lift, because the front is still on the Rubicon Express 3.5 inch front spring developed for a ZJ, but I had a 2-inch spacer on this, and it sat lower. It always sat lower in the front. I don't know if it's because I have the 5.2 V8 and maybe they're gauged on a 4-liter. I really don't know, but it just always sagged in the front. So now we got these JKS adjustable coil spacers on here. You'll see them, they always have a ACOS decal. I took it off, just trying to be nice and clean, but got these on here, and you can see I've got them wound down quite a bit to get as close to level with the rear as I can. And I actually don't like how far I have them down. They say in the instructions no more than 3 3/4 inches. I'm not sure what this is, I haven't measured it yet, but I just don't like how low it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these 3.5 inch front ZJ springs, and I'm going to get the 4.5 inch. That way I can back this up at least an inch and still be as high as I am right now. But man, these things look great, really easy to install. We just came over here to this loading dock. My buddy Mario and Anthony, they came over and helped me, and it took maybe like 15 minutes aside. We just disconnected the front sway bar, flexed out on this ramp here, and the springs pretty much fell out on their own. And then we got these up in there and got them all adjusted and level on each side, and they look great, they work great, they're really easy to install and easy to adjust. So definitely recommend these. As with any product from JKS, I've got their quick disconnects on the sway bar, and no complaints. These things are awesome. Everything from JKS so far has been sweet. So like I said, you know, I'm pretty happy with how it's sitting now. It might be just a hair lower in the front, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait. I've got 4 boxes on the way. It's like 180 pounds worth of iron rock off-road stuff coming to me. Basically I've got the rear long arm kit coming with the subframe assembly. I've got their iron rock off-road air compressor, the onboard air, and a solid front differential cover. All kinds of goodies coming. So oh, also their axle shafts for the Dana 30. I'm getting the U-joint style axle shafts with the heavy duty almost alloy kit welded on, and heavy duty 760X Spicer U-joints to replace the stock style CV shafts. You can see the little rubber boot there. I'm still on the CVs, and on the Rubicon trip I actually broke this side, and my buddy Joel had to install a new one, and at that time we just decided to put another CV in. So those are coming out, and those will be U-joint axle shafts, but those are probably going to sit in the garage for a little bit, just because axle work costs so much money labor wise if you don't know what you're doing, which I don't. So it's going to cost me about $600 just in labor to do the front and rear axles. I'm going to do 488 gears and new seals front and rear, the differential seals, and also axle tube seals front and rear. I already have the fronts, I got to get the rears. So you know, for $600 labor, I want to make sure I've got all the parts so I can get it done all at the same time. And also what I'm looking into is doing a 231 transfer case swap, getting rid of the 249 even though it's freshly rebuilt, because the 231's just, it's so much nicer, you know, to be able to drive around in two-wheel drive around town. The 249, I'm finding out, even freshly rebuilt or brand new, it still does weird stuff when you're making U-turns. It's just weird noises, and you can hear it kind of trying to engage. It's hard to explain, but anyone that's driven a 249, you guys know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna get rid of that, get a 231. I found a company that I just emailed them today. I'm gonna see if they can build me a completely bolt-in one, you know, the right shaft size and everything right from the start, so I can just get it, put it in, and not have to worry about anything else. So I'll see what they say back and get that ordered and on the way. And they're gonna do some heavy duty upgrades for me as well. And I might even get a slip yoke eliminator and a custom rear drive shaft while I'm at it. So the first thing that's going to happen is I'm going to get the rear long arms on from Rock Offroad, get those on. And for those of you that don't know, I've already got the Rock Offroad long arms in the front. Love them, absolutely awesome. Check out the other videos and see the full flex. These things flex for days. So I'll get the rear long arms on, I'll do the front diff cover, that'll be real easy. And then I'll get the onboard air compressor mounted in the back. That's also Rock Offroad. And I'll get that all hooked up, and then it'll be just a matter of money, saving some money for the axles, getting all the parts, and then, like I said, paying for the labor to get it done. And I can't do the lockers. I want to do Aussie lockers front and rear, but I can't do those until I get rid of this 249 transfer case. So, you know, just trying to figure out everything I want to do and figure out the order that it's all going to get put on in and make sure I do it right. I've been learning as I go. So hope you guys enjoy the videos. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you like the videos. It really helps out a lot. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out projectzj.com. Basically what I did is I linked into the YouTube videos, but on this website it's only the Jeep related stuff. No 350Z, no guns, just the Jeep stuff. So at any time you can go to this website and you'll see the latest videos related to Project ZJ. So that's about it, guys. I don't think I have any other updates. I do have to readjust the track bars now that I'm a little higher in the front. You can see the passenger side doesn't quite stick out as much as the driver's side does. So I'll readjust the track bar in the front, but I'm not going to do that until I get the new 4.5-inch springs and then readjust the coil spacers. Once I get that all dialed in where I want it, then I'll adjust the track bar. And if you've been following the videos, you can see the back looks a bit cleaner. I got rid of all the decals that were at the bottom of the lift gate there, and just sporting the one from Rock Offroad. So project's going good. I'll keep you guys posted. All right, see ya.